What up YouTube? This is Officer Gatorman Jones back at you with another run through of Enter the Gungeon. So what we're going to be doing today is actually a boss rush. So I got the Gunslinger, which is probably one of the best Gungeoneers that you can actually have. Pretty much upgrades any weapon he gets, so he's fairly easy to actually use during a boss rush. We also did a Rainbow Run 2, where we actually get Rainbow Chests, when you open it, gives you a whole bunch of different weapons, and you actually get to pick one. So you can see me go ahead and start doing the boss rush. It's $3 to actually do it. It's redirecting me down to the actual beginning of the game. And I'll be able to get actually a chest. You can see the rainbow chest right there. Once you open it up, tons of stuff spills out. Kind of see me go for the pig medal. Allows me to actually get a pig companion, and he will sacrifice his life in order to save mine. So the pigeon gauntlet person thing, machine gun wielding pigeon. Don't know its name. Still don't know its name. I think it's like Gatling pigeon or something. But pretty much he does kind of this whole sweeping motion with his machine gun, which can be a pain. You can see me get hit right there. So I'm just trying to avoid his bullets by backing up and kind of weaving in and out. I do have tables there to kind of help it out, and I am using my blanks. However, you have to beat all the bosses in order to kind of regain your blanks back. So every time I use a blank, I'm kind of wasting it and won't be able to use it for the next boss. So he actually shoots out a couple different weapons. He'll actually spit out rockets that will actually try to follow me and explode. You can see it taking out the tables, which is a pain. So I'm trying to use the revolver to take him out, which I did. So now it's on to the next one. I get a little bit of health back, and if you beat him without actually taking a hit, you'll get a master round. So we have the two bullets over here. The one with the sunglasses will actually kind of shoot in kind of waves like a shotgun, and the other one will actually shoot like a machine gun. So they're fairly easy. There's only two of them. You're just gonna have to bob and weave and focus one or the other. So because the reason why that is, if you actually focus on both of them at the same time, get them both down to a little bit of health. Once you kill one, the other one will gain health and aggro. So it's always better just to kind of focus on one, make it a little bit easier, so you can just kind of worry about the other one. You can see this one aggroing right now because I killed the one with sunglasses. And all I gotta do is dodge it, which is fairly easy. Goes into like a machine gun and then kind of a widespread, and then you can just kind of dodge roll, making sure you kind of get out of the way. You can see I have one blank left. I'm trying to hold off on it because you never know what you may get in the next rush. So got him done. And luckily, I get some health back over here. You can see right there and there. Now, I don't get any weapons because it is a rainbow run. So regardless, I don't get any actual weapons from there. My weapons start in the beginning of the game. So this is the new king. Fairly simple attacks. He'll actually throw his wine or his gauntlet, catch it on fire, then kind of shoot out some fire as well. Kind of do a widespread. Now that little admin right there, he will try to run at you and attack you, but that's only if you aggro him or shoot him or do anything stupid. So try to let him be and he won't be a bother. Also, you can see him kind of hit the ground, which causes a big old shockwave, which allows you to dodge it fairly easily, just kind of rolling over it. So it does seem like a lot at first, but you just kind of bob and weave and then roll over his big attack. Always make sure you're kind of running around in a square, that way you're not cornered in one specific area and you can dodge fairly easily. So you can see I'm just kind of going in a big old circle, dodging when need be, making sure I never get caught on the door. Right over there, using a blink because I had to, because I would have rolled right into that. So this one I'm trying not to get hit, just so I can actually get that master round. You can see right here, kill him a couple more shots. Explodes. I should get the master round. There you go. So master rounds add an extra layer of health. You can see right there I went from 3 to 4 hearts. I can actually go around that way. So on to the next level. So we defeated all the bosses in the first level. That's all done. I'm kind of looking around for what I want to use. You got different kind of weapons. Here I'm going to use this compact gun. So what this does, it'll actually shoot, and when it hits the wall, kind of makes the enemy's bullets disappear, which is always a nice thing. Now you can also see it allows fire to kind of shoot out, which I can be burned, so I do have to be very careful. Now with this gun in particular, it is very, very powerful, especially with the fire. That's why I like the Gunslinger, because every time he picks up a weapon, he adds more power to it. You can see fairly easy fight, especially with this guy and that powerful weapon. knocked out the master round right off the bat. Roll through the fire. You can still catch on fire even though the boss is dead. Pick up the master round and go from there. So up next we're going to the other boss. We'll see what he is. Alright, so this is the worst one. This is like the Anaconda. I forget what it's actually called, but it is one of the worst and hardest bosses of the game. But you can see me just shooting it a couple times, just kills it right away. Get him trapped in that corner. You can see just eating that health bar. So those will do. Just kind of keep him in that corner, catch him on fire, just keep shooting him, because every time I do, it kind of gets rid of those bullets. Fairly simple fight with that gun. Otherwise, he's extremely tough. Anytime he actually shoots out his weapons or his bullets, it's kind of a widespread and they're kind of random and they'll chase you, and it's a big old pain. So any other time, he's bad news bears right there. So next boss, let's see what this is going to be. This is on the second floor, Medusa. So Medusa is probably the easiest boss. Very easy attack patterns. The only thing you have to look out for is going to be the poison that she does. So she does machine guns and she'll do a widespread. She'll also send out these like homing bullets. So there she'll try to do a stone where she kind of blinks and she'll try to turn you to stone where you can't actually attack. You can move but you can't attack. So we're just trying to get her in a corner and shoot. Turn her around so that way you don't actually have to look at her. And the spinning attack is fairly easy to dodge. As long as you're kind of far away, you can just kind of weave in and out of bullets while keep shooting at her. Now this also, a big old wave is fairly easy. She just kind of goes from one side to the other, and you can dodge all of that by doing a dodge roll. Again, she only has about 3 attacks. She'll shoot these little bullets or spin when she does these bullets. And then she does this kind of wave thing, which you can just kind of throw or roll through everything. Another little Medusa gaze. I don't know why I'm saying glaze. I'm probably hungry. So go ahead and just keep dodging as best you can. Keep shooting at her. So this one, like I said, is a pain because they home. You got to actually get fairly close to her and dodge left and right, because the further back you go, the more times they'll actually try to follow you. So she tries to hide in that poison, tries to turn me to stone. Shoot her a couple of times, and there you go. So like I said, probably one of the easiest bosses. Alright, we're done with the second level. So now we're going to go to the third level. Now the bosses do tend to get harder as you go up, but as long as you kind of know their attack patterns, it's fairly easy. So we're going to go ahead and get this one. This guy, this big old bowling ball, cannonball looking thing, he can be a pain. So his little, I don't know, his bullets kind of go everywhere. He'll actually roll, he'll hit the side of the wall and kind of bounce these bullets off. They're not hard to dodge. You just kind of have to roll over it and just keep firing at him as he does it. The one hard part is that he'll actually turn invisible. He'll pop up randomly, you'll just see here. Everything turns to smoke. Have your back up against the corner so you can kind of see where the balls are going, and he shoots the balls at you. Now they do bounce and come back, so you have to make sure you're paying attention. You can see double cross there, and just keep firing at them. Now the whole eye wave thing is kind of difficult if you're too close, but if you're far enough away, you can kind of weave in and out of the bullets. So he does the spinning eye thing. You just kind of have to roll over that or try to find an opening in the spot where you're a little bit further away. Most of the times, as long as you're away from the boss, it's fairly easy to dodge their bullets. Anytime you're up close and personal, it's very difficult. But you can see, just running around the arena trying to dodge him, making sure I get all these hits in. Now I don't remember the gun I'm using. It's not as powerful as some of the other ones, but he's fairly easy to beat, so I'm trying not to waste any ammo. Because during the boss rush, you really don't get any ammunition back. You get a weapon, just no ammunition. So I got that master round. Go ahead and go to the next boss, which would be the tank. Tank is also fairly simple. He does have a lot of attacks, so he'll send out a rocket that will follow you and then burst into other bullets, which is a pain. He'll send out a sentinel, which will kind of shoot out bullets as well. Kind of see me dodging left and right, but as long as you kind of keep moving, you're fairly good. Now if he does shoot a rocket at the pillars, it will actually break the pillars, so you can't really hide and cheese him. You do actually have to fight him. So you can see I got hit there, which is a pain. and then I'll actually try to shoot. And I will be using my compact gun a little bit more, just for the fact that it gets rid of all the bullets. So you can just see me running around the stage, but he is fairly quick, so I do have to tease him a little bit. He's gonna hide around that corner. Once I'm able to kind of go around and around, I kind of dip out because I'm getting locked in the corner, and you can see me get hit again. So you see right there, he blew up the pillar. That's not something you want him to keep on doing. So just as soon as you can, try to dodge. It's always easier to kind of run backwards towards a pillar and then hide behind one. And he also spawns ads, just for the fact you saw that little bullet right there with the machine gun. He's a pain. The one to your left hand side, that one's a pain. You want to try to get rid of those first, because if you're not paying attention, they'll still hit you too. So got to shoot the whole thing to make sure that everyone is dead and gone. You see, it's a lot more difficult to do this when you have all these bullets around. So I have 2-3 admins over here. Oh my goodness, that was a hard one. So I just decided to use my my other gun just to make it a little bit easier. Like I said, I'm trying to save the ammo because I don't get any ammo back, and we got a lot more harder bosses to go to. So I finally shoot it. Lost so much health, but it was worth it. Finally got him done. I get some armor back and a little bit of health. So that's it for that one. We'll see you the next round.